My day just got interesting. Got the tow truck out, 2013 Honda CR-V we're going to have to do some work on. We're up here with our 2013 Honda CR-V. It had some issues. Kid went to go skiing, and then when he got done skiing, the car wouldn't stay running. We have a tow bill, bringing it down to the shop I just picked it up at. First I went in there and asked him what was up. He told me it has a fuel relay problem and a fuel pump problem. So I mean, a fuel pump and a pump relay at the same time are both bad, both need to be replaced. I didn't want to go that route. I spent another $160 to have it towed up here. I wanted to show you guys what to look for. They did diagnose it. I'm not 100% sure what all they did, but they did leave the boot off the intake, the fuse box cover off, and they pulled this little guy right here that I found in the passenger seat. Was wondering where it went. If you guys ever have this issue, here's your part number too if you guys ever need this. So you got to pull your dash panel apart just a little bit. Use a flathead screwdriver. You can pop the side panel off. This upper cover comes off. You got to unplug one thing, and then down here it separates. You just lift it up. This thing goes on like that kind of, and you just pop it apart and lift it out of its little holding spots here. There's another green clip right there that I was going to undo for the button here. Right up there, if you guys can see that, there's that new blue fuse. So if you're looking behind all this crap, there's relays at the top of this fuse box. So top right, the middle one, and the blue one to the left. The blue one I just swapped back in. I didn't use the other one because it was out of the car, and that's what he claimed was bad. So now that that's in, we're going to see what happens here when we give it a crank. Hopefully it'll fire up, and if not, I'll show you guys what all you need for back here to get this fuel pump out. Fuel pump process is super simple. Your 3 Phillips heads come out, then you're going to pull out this plug here, and then you're going to pinch the 2 white tabs on this hose and walk it off. Take your hammer and knock that ring counterclockwise till it comes off, and then you can lift out your assembly and install your new one, put it all back together. We're not going to do that though. The car is running perfectly fine right now. How'd that happen, you may be wondering? Well, I got to thinking after I tried plugging this key into the ignition and turning the key over a couple of times, it'd spark right up, run for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then it would shut right back off. That green flashing key light is because the immobilizer chip that talks to your ignition is missing in this key that he had. So I grabbed the spare. I unlocked and locked the doors from outside of the car with them all shut. You know, key in, blah, blah. Went in, fired it right up. No problems, no issues. So I'm betting you money. I wasted $70 on that stupid little relay. I'll probably guarantee you that the other one's perfectly fine. We didn't have to buy a $300 or $400 fuel pump from the shop. We didn't have to pay him extra $120 for the relay. 3 more hours of installation time on top of the $200 he charged me for the diagnostic that he did. After sending me out the door, mind you. Told me, hey, here's the company that towed your car. Here's the card. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Of course, the guy called me up before he'd released the car and said I owed him money. Could have told me when I was there the first time. I'm super happy this is all fixed up, and we saved probably $1,200 on the repair at the end of the day with the numbers that guy was throwing out there. Just remember, guys, if you're going to a small shop, get a second opinion. Never hurts. We'll see you in the next one. Stay warm.